Welcome to The Five. Today we're addressing a harsh global reality that affects millions of lives every day: corruption. In this video, we'll look at the 5 most corrupt countries in the world based on the 2024 Corruption Perceptions Index by Transparency International. But beyond the numbers, we'll explore the human impact of corruption. Number 5. North Korea. North Korea remains one of the most closed-off and secretive nations in the world. Under the authoritarian regime of Kim Jong-un, the state controls virtually everything: the media, the economy, and even access to food. With a score of 17 out of 100, corruption is not just tolerated, it is built into the system. In North Korea, bribery is a survival mechanism. Citizens must pay under the table for travel permits, medicine, food, and basic rights. International sanctions have only reinforced the shadow economy, which is fully controlled by corrupt state officials and military elites. Number 4. Yemen. With a score of 16 out of 100, Yemen is a country shattered by war and plagued by extreme corruption. Since 2014, Yemen has been in the grip of a brutal civil war, leaving over 350,000 dead and millions displaced. In the chaos, government institutions have collapsed. Humanitarian aid, meant to save lives, often ends up in the hands of corrupt officials or armed groups who sell it on the black market. Bribery is widespread. Access to health services, food, or clean water often depends on whether you can pay the right person. In Yemen, corruption is not just an obstacle, it's a weapon of war. Number 3. Venezuela. Venezuela, with a score of 13 out of 100, shows how corruption can destroy a wealthy country from within. Despite having the world's largest proven oil reserves, decades of mismanagement, authoritarianism, and systemic corruption have pushed over 90% of the population into poverty. Government-run food distribution programs like CLAP, meant to help the poor, are riddled with corruption. These goods are often sold illegally for profit, while millions go hungry. Billions of dollars have disappeared through fraudulent contracts, especially in the state oil company PDVSA, with many cases exposed internationally. Venezuela's collapse is not only economic, it's institutional, and corruption is the fuel behind it. Number 2. Syria. Also scoring 13 out of 100, Syria is a country devastated by war and governed through corruption. Since the start of the civil war in 2011, the Assad regime has used corruption as a means to maintain power. Loyalty is rewarded with access to resources, licenses, and wealth, while opponents face prison, torture, or death. Properties of political enemies are confiscated, and the regime controls access to humanitarian aid, using it as leverage for political gain. The economy is tightly held by a few elite families who profit from war, reconstruction, and foreign aid. In Syria, corruption is not hidden. It's a strategy of survival for those in power. Number 1. Somalia. With the lowest score on the index, 11 out of 100, Somalia is officially the most corrupt country in the world. Somalia has lacked a strong central government for over 3 decades. In many regions, warlords, militias, and clans run things their own way. Bribery is a daily reality to enroll a child in school, to receive medical care, or simply to cross a checkpoint. Even security forces are often corrupt, and there's strong evidence that some officials have sold weapons to terrorist groups. Most of Somalia's national budget comes from foreign aid, and year after year, that aid vanishes due to mismanagement and theft. Here, corruption is not just a consequence of conflict, it is a cause. Did any of these countries surprise you? How does corruption affect your country? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and share this video so more people can be informed. This was The 5. Until next time.